Hello everybody and welcome back to Warframe From Scratch episode 32. The whole internet is currently under a fantastic DDoS attack, but I'm doing just fine because we got a new Kubrow, a Sahasa. That's one we needed for Mastery Rank XP. So we're going to say, thanks for MRXP, that is your name. Yeah, that's all you're useful for. Thank you for the Mastery Rank XP. We also finished crafting another Incubator Power Core, but that means we have to go get another egg. That's gonna be fun. Also, we finished there we go. We finished, oh god, the lag. Finished crafting the Necros Prime parts. Let's finish those up and begin crafting good old Necros Prime. That looks delicious. There we go. And in 3 days we'll have Necros Prime. He looks nice and great. Black and yellow, black and yellow. That was a good reference. Thanks. So, it is also a double credit weekend thanks to the Index. I'm going to have to go ahead and finish 10 runs of the Index to get an Exilus adapter. But since it's a double credits weekend, I've decided to do something that I've never done before. I'm going to buy a credit booster. So the reason I'm doing this is because I only have 500,000 credits, and I use those credits up like that. They're gone instantly. So for only 40 platinum, I'm going to get a 3-day credit booster, which will effectively give me quadruple credits for this weekend. So yeah, I think I'm just going to farm High Recon, do one extractor, then leave, and that should get me a ton of credits really fast. Let's go. Also, one more thing, we got a ton of donation-y stuff, so... Salon Arrow says, I hope you like trash with the Lenny face. Let's see what it is. That's amazing. Vitig gave me so many. I mean, I might have to make another video. Okay. Okram says, here you go. And he gave me a Rubido decoration. Man, you guys seriously took that seriously. I did invite you to the Clan Klebo. Another Ember Noggle statue. A gift from Shiro. May this item aid you in your progression to success. An Exilus adapter. Thank you very much. And that's a lot of stuff from Vitig, so we'll show that in a little bit. So, Hyricon, if you just do one extractor, is a fantastic place to get credits. And apparently... also, a great place to have Stalker invade you and get another war blueprint. I am so sorry to everyone who is farming for this. Also, to all the naysayers who got mad because someone gifted me war. Dude, I'd have like 3 by now, so it's not a big deal. Alright, so a while back I mentioned that I wanted to get a cool build on the Lex Prime because I've heard a ton of people say this weapon is incredible. So we're going to do just that. Since I'm working on my loot from 100 spy runs on Oceania and Pluto right now, we're going to go ahead and start formatting this bad boy. Let's get some polarization going. We're going to add a V polarity, obviously. What is this red thing? Why is there... Huh. That's weird. Oh, it's because he said at me, so I'll check that out in a second. Whoops, sorry, guy. So we're going to add a V polarity onto here, use a forma, get it back to level 0, and go level it again. Well, we got some more donations, although I figure these are going to start taking up too much of the video, and I don't know if you guys like that. If you're bothered by it, let me know. If you don't really care, let me know. But for now, I'm going to put these donations on the second channel, which is called SSD Middleman. If you want to see this, go there. I'll link it in the description as well as an annotation on screen. Alright, well, we just finished maxing out the Lex Prime once more, which is fantastic. Ooh, I love that little bit of lag when you come back in the live set sometimes. Alright, so let's go back. And we're going to double up. We're going to format it again. I know this might not be necessary. Maybe it is. I don't know. And guess what? I don't care. We're putting another V polarity slot. Smack it down on the Lex Prime. And there is 3 V polarity slots. And we're back to level 0. So, yeah, we're just going to format this thing 48 times. Alright, so we maxed out our Lex Prime once again. So let's max out, or, well, we're not going to max these out. That would cost like 2 million credits each. But we're going to get these up to, let's say, rank 7. Yeah, that's pretty fair. Only 5,000 endo. Not too bad. And a 250,000 credits. So we're going to get Primed Pistol Gambit and Primed Target Cracker up to rank 7. We'll go higher eventually in the future, but right now I don't want to waste all my credits. As you can see, now I have 1.8 million credits, which I did farm from High Recon by doing single extractor runs. Someone suggested that in a comment, and it works absolutely fabulously. If you are on a double credit booster weekend and you have the credit booster, you get like 100,000 credits every run, which is incredible. So let's see if we can throw on both of these primed mods, which we should be able to. What? Oh, I have Target Cracker on already. Pff, silly me. Alright, so we've got that, which gives us about a 60% critical chance and a 3.6x critical multiplier. Now, if these were higher rank, that would obviously be better. I'm not sure what the rest of the build should look like. I'm probably going to go look on a website to see if I can find a nice build for the Lex Prime, but it's already coming together pretty nicely. Well, the best build I could find, and it is a good build, it requires 6 forma, so we need to forma this thing 4 more times if we're going to go for a build like that. Personally, I really don't mind if I'm going to be doing the spy mission video anyways. I'll be able to format this thing 4 more times while working on this since we are currently 31 or 32 runs into the video. So, yeah, let's just format it again. Why not? And we're going to put another V polarity slot on, and that is the end of the V polarity slots, I believe. Then we'll just do 2 different, maybe there's one more V polarity. Whatever. Unranked once more. Alright, I did it again. We maxed out the Lex Prime, and it kind of hurts using all this Forma since I'm going to need to gather so much more to make one of those clan weapons or whatever. But I'm going to do it. I really want this Lex Prime build, so we have one more V polarity, then we just have to make these 2 into these things. So we're going to put the last V polarity in. Apply. Yes. Let's see what we can do with our unranked Lex Prime now. Oh my god. We can put Hornet Strike. We could max that out. We could have pretty much all these mods maxed out on our unranked Lex Prime. That's amazing. So let's go farm this bad boy 2 more times and we will have the god tier build. Once more we have maxed out the Lex Prime. I mean, jeez, dude, it is so weird maxing out a weapon over and over and over and over again. I'm going to have to start buying Forma with Platinum. Isn't that going to be bad? So there we go. It's Forma 5 times Formud, Lex Prime, and now we need to add, well, there's, I don't know, something, and then we need Prime T to charge to finish up this build, so I'm going to need to get that. And yeah, I feel like none of what I said made sense, but I think you guys get the idea. Alright, the grind is almost over. We've maxed Lex Prime out. Once more, let's throw on that final Forma, get another one of those dash polarities. I don't remember exactly what it's called, but oh my god, we have almost 8 polarities on Lex Prime. In fact, maybe I'll just go ahead and form it at once so it looks really sexy with all the polarities, even though it's completely unnecessary. So we can have all these mods on at rank 0. That's fantastic. So yeah, let me go rank this up back to 30 and I will be able to show off that sexy new build. So I somehow still don't have the Pathogen Rounds mod, which I need for my build. So I'm buying it for 15 Platinum. This was the cheapest I could find it for, which is just crazy. I mean, it's just a regular elemental mod for the pistols, but it's only dropped by anti-MOAs, and then I believe something regarding hive missions, something like that. But seriously, anti-MOAs? Yeah, I see about 20 of those a year. Alright, so let's go finish up our build real quick. I'm sorry that it's lagging. I don't know why it's doing that. Pathogen rounds. There. Alright, so now all we have to do is rank up. Oh god, I didn't mean to hit that. Please stop. Now all we need to do is, why is it lagging so bad? Seriously, rank up Pathogen rounds. And we're done with our build, pretty much. The only thing we're missing is Primed Heated Charge for this slot, and we'll max that out. And then we still have to max out Target Cracker, Pistol Gambit, and Hornet Strike. Then it will be perfect, but for now we have 2,000 corrosive damage, 1,000 heat damage, and then our good old impact puncture and slash damage, which adds up to just about 1,200. So it's a really great build. Honestly, I like this. Once I max out these 3 mods, it'll be a lot better, and hopefully Barrel will bring Primed Heated Charge soon. Come on, DE, please. Here I am selling Virulent Scourge and Thermite rounds together for 15 Platinum. I usually sell these for around 8 Platinum, so there we go. Trade was successful. Thank you very much, good sir. We've got a gift coming in from Aiden for the win, and he says, wub, 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 wub. And he gives me a Banshee statue. Nice, very much. Thank you, Aiden. Also, I just finished my 100 spy runs for that other video, which will be going up today, which will give you a little context as to when I'm working on this Warframe from Scratch part. But yeah, it's going pretty awesome. I think I might actually show you guys a little bit of gameplay with this Lex Prime because it is pretty dang good. Even though I don't have all these mods maxed out, it is still dealing a lot of damage and taking most enemies out in one shot. So hopefully in the future we'll have enough credits to finish up these guys. We don't have to worry about endo. We have a ton of endo, but credits is the main problem. So there's a cool little Halloween thing going on. If you go to warframe.com/Halloween right now, hopefully this video will be released before it's over. It lasts until November 1st. You'll get this spooky little thing here. It says do not click. I'm going to click it because I'm super brave. I already opened this, but you get something cool on the free-to-play for days account. We'll check out what I get in a moment, but on my SSD middleman, holy shit. On my SSD middleman account, I got Noric and Catalyst, so make sure to click this and get a cool reward. Alright, so like I said, let's check out what we got from the event. We got a Sindo Day of the Dead skin. It actually looks pretty cool. You've made your right choice in unsealing the treasure, but ready yourself, you'll now have to take on the Jackonaut, which is the Halloween event this year, so let's get pumped for that. And we also have a gift from Electric Field 77. I hope you like the da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Oh boy. Polymer bundled decoration. I love these decorations so much. They're just amazing. Alright, let's go do the Halloween event. I'm not sure what the rewards are. I haven't even looked at it yet. Ooh, Catalyst Blueprint and Day of the Dead Sigil. Let's do it. Well, I'm unarmed. I guess you don't get to bring any weapons in here. And you get your Warframe nerf down. As you can see, I've only got 100 shields and 63 health. So what is this? Insert power cell. Oh, I gotta go get power cells. Dang it. Oh god, there it is. What could it be? Oh god, it's the Jackonaut. How are we gonna beat this thing with just our fists? Seriously, how is that gonna work? I don't. Well, now he's on fire, so Maybe we lure him into these things and then, maybe. So, yep, you just lure it into this fire and it loses health. It is so close to dying. Oh, man, I thought it was going to die, so I started recording, but now I've got to wait for him to come over here. Basically, you can punch these things and they're non-lethal to you, but it will hurt the, Chaconauts. So that was a pretty fun fight, I will admit. I did enjoy that. And the bit of being unarmed makes it a little more challenging. But yeah, so that is for the Orokin Catalyst Blueprint, which is always appreciated and helpful. Let's grab onto that and let's head into the second mission, which I'm sure will be a lot tougher. Oh boy, it looks like it's the Chaconaut again, but it's harder and there's a ton of enemies and you basically get one hit by everything now, so this is going to be so much fun. I'm excited. Alright, so I completed that second mission. It was kind of lame, to be honest. It was just the same boss, but with a ridiculous amount of health. So I had to public queue because, you know, you die really quick solo, so... Got the Day of the Dead Sigil, that's awesome. Now we have the Tactical Alert Time Attack version. If we can get to 666 points, we get an Orokin Reactor, it seems, so... I guess that's what we're doing next. Well, the last clip corrupted, but basically, quiet Kubrow. We finished up the last part of the Hallowed Nightmares event, got the Orokin Reactor, and then Stormstar very kindly sent us a gift, which was a Magnoggle statue. I believe that is the first Magnoggle statue we've ever gotten. And I also believe in the last episode I said, not the last episode, the last clip, jeez, I'm just losing it. I said I would show off that Lex Prime build that I've got built, so we're going to do that, but also in the meantime, let's claim our Necros Prime, which is Death's new master, and Saren Prime, whose description is just too long, I'm not going to read it. So, yeah, there we go, let's go try out the Lex Prime. Alright, so here we are in a semi-high level Void mission. I couldn't really find a higher level mission, but you can see it going to town here. It's pretty good. It'll be able to do a lot more damage once I get the mods maxed out, like Hornet Strike, and then once I acquire primed Heated Charge. But yeah, it's pretty decent right now, honestly. I really like this build, and the Lex Prime has a really nice firing sound. Just listen to this. Oh, that sounds so good, especially when you see an enemy drop to the floor right after you shoot it. So yeah, pretty good build. We might start forming more weapons and trying to get some cool weapon builds on it, if you guys would be okay with watching that in the series. If not, I'll just do it off screen. Alright, so I went and played a few missions, gathered some Polymer Bundle and some Argon Crystals, which is always fun. You know how much I love the Void now, because there are just 0 rewards that are worth getting. And I also gathered some weapon blueprints. First off, we're going to start crafting the Mutilis Ceranos, which will require us to give up our normal Ceranos. Rest in peace, Ceranos. You're being transformed into an infested weapon. Whatever. Next up is the Tiburon, whatever, don't get triggered. Latron, goodbye. And this one I know I'm pronouncing right, the Juga, which is one of my favorite weapons. I'm going to start crafting that, although I'm going to have to use 2 Nitane, which I wanted to save for Vauban Prime. But that'll have to wait. Let's see what else we've got. We've got some good stuff in here that I want to craft. The Coal Star. We have to use the Kraken for that. I'm glad I held on to the Kraken. I've never used this weapon. I'm sure it's fun. The new core, which I know is pretty decent. And the Sonicore, which is a weapon everyone says, like, oh, you gotta get this thing first. It's like the best weapon. Whenever I join a public queued match, everyone's using the Sonicore. So I'm really excited to craft this, honestly. And I think I had maybe 1 or 2 melee weapons I could craft. Yes, the Jadkatag. And no, maybe that was it. Alright, so... Mastery rank is kind of a pain in the ass thing in Warframe, and of course I'd love to get my mastery rank up to max, but it's kind of discombobulated. Get this, get that, max this, max that. So I think I'm going to go category by category, starting off with primary weapons. I'm going to try to gather all the primary weapons that I can and max those out. If there are some If there are some vaulted primaries that are really expensive and hard to get, we might skip over those once we reach them, and then move on to the secondaries. But I'd like to get as many of these primaries down as possible, then move on to secondaries, then melee, and then of course, all that time we'll also be working on maxing Warframes and Arcwing. Ugh. So yeah, that's the plan for the future of leveling stuff, but leveling stuff is not what this series is all about. And like I said, I wanted to get these mods up a little bit, and I've got a few bit of extra credits from working on some other loot from videos, so I'm gonna... yeah, that's critical chance. We're gonna pop that one up to rank 9 for now. Oh, I hate seeing my credits go away so much. And we're gonna pop this one up to rank 9. Oh, goodbye credits. It was good knowing you. So this is like a 2-minute clip. I really hope it doesn't corrupt. As much as I wish we could keep you as a cute little pupper forever, it is time to make you mature and to level you up, Mr. Thanks for Mastery XP. Can't believe I chose that as a name. But yeah, so now it's going to become mature, and we're going to rank him up for 6,000 master experience, I believe. So I figure we might as well go do some relic missions. I'm currently working on a loot from 100 rush missions, which is Arcwing, which provides a ton of Lith relics. So we are definitely going to have a ton of relics to run through. So many people have been wanting videos from Loot from 100 Axie, Neo, Mesa, Lith, Relics as well, so I might as well start. Holy shit, he's freaking huge, dude. Alright, so I might start working on that as well. Let's go. I don't know if these two are like getting married or what. I'm not really gonna ask. But I've got a few questions while we're waiting here for this loot. So, like many of you guys said, you wanted to see loot from 100 of certain relics. Would you like me to include all 4 people's loot of the relic, or do you want me to literally run 100 different relic missions and gather the loot from all of those? It'll obviously take a lot longer for me to make the video if I do loot from all 100, but it's up to you guys. Also, we got to form a blueprint. There was one more thing I wanted to ask. Oh yeah, do you like when I show you all of the rewards I get from playing these Void Fisher missions in From Scratch? Because if so, I will definitely continue doing that. But if not, I can cut these out of the episodes and maybe open up some more time for other stuff, although that will probably make the episodes take a little bit longer to come out. So, just a few questions, leave a comment down below, let me know what you think about this, and I'll take all your opinions into consideration. Hey, that's pretty good. Vobon Prime Neuroptics, thank you for running this one, Sid Demo. I really like seeing those rare rewards. I'm not sure if this one's worth anything, but I don't think I have that particular Vobon Prime part. I was honestly surprised I got an uncommon reward, the Trinity Prime Chassis. If I remember correctly, back in a few episodes ago, we really needed this as a reward and I just couldn't get it, but now we got it, so I guess that's something. You know, before I really wasn't that excited to get Forma. In fact, I would pass up on it quite often just so I could get those extra ducats from these parts, but honestly, we're gonna need a lot more Forma, and I didn't realize it, so Forma, thank you. Just the tip of common courtesy, if you all get the same tier of reward, pick somebody else's so that they get extra void traces. It's just nice. Drum roll for the best reward ever? Oh yes. Oh yes, I can't believe it. Odonata Prime parts, amazing. Hey, an uncommon reward. I won't complain with that. Usually we just get commons, now we get uncommon. Honestly, the farming's going great today, so I can't complain. Well, geez, this is a tough decision. Do we choose the Sarin Prime Neuroptics or the Sarin Prime Neuroptics? Dang, that's a tough one. We're going to choose the Sarin Prime Neuroptics. Also, something interesting happened in this mission that I was not expecting at all. We got a new mod, one that I've never seen or heard of before, the Atlantis Vulcan Stance for the Nunchaku. I probably won't really ever use this, but it is interesting that I got a mod that I did not have already, so Atlantis Vulcan. You guys can correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure Nova Prime is vaulted, so I'm going to take this reward. And another thing, that stance mod that I got in the last mission, well, I got another one, and I also got a mod called Brief Respite, which is an aura mod that says casting an ability grants shields equal to plus 25% of the energy spent while overshields are inactive, which is very peculiar that we got an aura mod in this mission. I was under the impression you could only get aura mods from, what was I going to say, from alert missions. But apparently there are these secret rooms, which are just like the room you find, spoilers, the room you find in the Silver Grove quest, and they contain mods like this. I was completely unaware of this, so I'm going to look into this a little bit more. This is like completely new to me and just blowing my mind. And we are continuing our streak of uncommons. I am loving this. Also, I mentioned before I was going to do a little research on those mods. Apparently there are 4 of them, and you can get them exclusively from those specters that you would normally find in the quest. So I found the last one. I believe this is the last one. It says it's not new, but I'm pretty sure I'd never had this one before. Stand United, which gives an armor bonus aura, which is really interesting. I didn't even know they added these auras into the game, but I dig them. I think they're pretty cool, and I like this unique way of getting them, and I hope they do add some more in the future. All commons, but I'll take the Forma. One of the guys on my squad is being a little mean to the other guys for not being fast enough, but I'm not going to judge them. Like I said earlier, if you got the same tier as reward as somebody, just grab theirs to give them the extra void traces. Also, since the update on those little things that you can find in missions that have resources in them, resource catches, it seems that Morphics have pretty much become a common resource. I mean, we found 4 resource catches just on the main path. I didn't divert, I didn't look anywhere else, we just found them lying around, and all the other missions I've done that have Morphics on that planet seem to be the same. Those little Morphix arrays or whatever they're called, they're just everywhere. I decided to do a quick little run on a CAD to finish maxing out our beautiful Thanks for Mastery experience Kubrow, because there's one last thing I'd like to do before we finish off this episode. What might that thing be, you may ask? Well, we did get a Kubrow egg while we were playing that Void Relic mission on Earth, so I'm really sorry. Thanks for Mastery experience. Thank you for the Mastery experience. You have served me well. Why is he pointing his ass at me? What did I ever do to you besides consign you away? But see you later, buddy. Sorry, it was good knowing you. I hope you find a good home somewhere. But yeah, let's breed another Kubrow. Hopefully it's one that we don't have yet, because that'd be a little disappointing. Let's begin incubation. I don't have any imprints. Mastery Fodder's imprint. Okay, I guess I have Mastery Fodder's imprint. But let's begin a random incubation. Let's go. So in 24 hours, yeah, 24 hours, we'll have a new Kubrow. And yeah, that's pretty much going to wrap up the episode. Let's check out my stats. I know you guys like to see that at the end of the episode. We have 338 hours played. Nice little stats here, nice little stats here. Look at all those ciphers solved that I got from doing the 100 spy missions loot video, which is absolutely insane. I've only ever filled 30, but I've solved almost 4,000, so that's how you know I didn't fake that video at least. So yeah, thank you guys very much for watching the video. If you enjoyed, please leave a like rating down below and subscribe to see some more videos in the future. In the next part, we will have a lot more progress to come. Make sure to leave a comment down below letting me know what you think about that Void Relic stuff, and I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.